So a new Predator Badlands trailer just dropped. I think this trailer looks cool. I know the design of the young Predator is controversial. I don't like his hair, and I think that's kind of a universal thing. I don't think people are liking the tendrils pinned up like that. But apart from that, it looks stunning. It looks exciting, epic shots. The environments and again the details as far as the set design, the props, all of that looks really good, really well done, and I'm intrigued. I like the Weyland-Yutani connection. That seems organic. It seems really cool how well they've merged these different IPs and done so in a way that feels organic to both universes and done in a way that doesn't feel gimmicky but kind of makes sense. So the first opening shot, you have the Weyland-Yutani android on the container she's in. It says Weyland-Yutani Bioweapons Division. So that's what they're there for, I guess. Maybe to collect specimens is what their part in this story is. That's interesting. So for the Predator, he's on his first hunt. I did also say that he was exiled. And we see him having these confrontations with an older Predator, and that Predator looks cool. I just don't think the pinned up hair is working for him. Also interesting to hear him speak, and I think the young Predator here looks a little bit better. They're going from are inspired by the comic, right, where it's focused on the Predator as the protagonist, and I can see the potential in that. This is what I would hope for a new entry in either the Alien or Predator franchise to do, which is to not just repeat the same things, but expand and enrich upon what we already know in a new and unique way with a compelling story. But yeah, it's also interesting, this significant injury or significant damage that will be done to Elle Fanning's android. And he's going to have to carry her around, I guess possibly for information. They're going to have to work together for some reason for him to want to keep her around. Tonally, this is quite different, but I'm surprisingly okay with the tone shift. And I think this was a really cool way to do it. If you're integrating the Alien and Predator franchise, this seems like a really cool way to do that and to explore the culture more of the Predators, but also some interesting seeds there when it comes to the Alien franchise. Weyland-Yutani specifically, what their plans are in their bioweapons division. Because I do wonder, with the Alien Earth series that's going on, that premise, it says that the ship that crash landed on Earth took 5 specimens from the most deadly planets in the universe. I wonder if that's part of that mission, of that branch, the bioweapons division that went out to find the most deadly alien organisms to weaponize. So I wonder if that's kind of loosely connected with what they're doing at Noah Hawley's Alien Earth series. Honestly, I'm getting the vibe that I probably will enjoy this more than Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus started out very strong when it was standing on its own as a new narrative. And it just descended into this vehicle for Easter eggs that had to connect to every single film in the franchise. And it just got ridiculous. So I like the idea of just standing on its own as a film and not trying to connect to every single thing. Take a corner of the universe in both IPs and integrate them in an organic fashion, but still telling a unique and compelling story. That's what's intriguing me. Hopefully it will continue to do that it won't descend into just gimmicks, but that the story will be a cool, unique addition to the franchise, not trying to copy itself, what so many other franchises tend to do, which is just to be an Easter egg of what came before. The mech battle was probably the closest thing, I guess, to some sort of a nostalgic Easter egg. I'm intrigued to see what they do with it, and if this will in any way connect to what they're doing with the Alien franchise on the TV series side of it. What do you think of the casting? Let me know. Of Elle Fanning. The androids are always a highlight of the franchise for good or evil. I always like the good androids. There was a twist with the Alien Romulus android, so that was interesting. I did like him, Andy. He was great. It looks good. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope my confidence is not misplaced. Let me know what you think of the new trailer, what you're excited or concerned about.